Hello you guys, it's your girl Queen and I am back with another video. So as you can tell from the title, what we are going to be getting into today, we are going to be talking about change. Whew, I know change could be a little bit nerve-wracking for some, mostly for probably everybody. Change can be uncomfortable, change could make you feel like you're in a depressive state. But what I would say is if you are on a journey to change, if you're on a journey towards changing your life, changing your life, whatever it may be, whether it's starting a new business, wanting to move from the area that you're in, wanting more for your life, whatever that may look like for you. Change could be really nerve-wracking. It's kind of like a scary thing. But I just wanted to come to y'all today to kind of motivate you guys and give y'all some free game and help y'all out. First thing when it comes to change, I want to break down on the subject of moving. So if you've been thinking about moving and you just don't really know what steps to take to get out of the community or the area that you're in, what I would say is, and let me give y'all a kind of like a story time about myself, and then I'll break it down on some tips that you guys can do that will push you toward what you're trying to do. It really does work. It really does help you and it'll get you going. Not too long ago, you guys, I haven't been in my new place for that long, but not too long ago, I was in an area that was not me. It made me very depressed. I really did not want to go home. I tried to kind of make my home, I try to make it like homey, but still, like when I would go outside, I was just so like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. So one day I just told myself that I was going to change the narrative and I was going to go for what I wanted to do. There was nothing that was holding me back. I was able to do it. I had the means to do so. But for so long, I don't know what it was or what was going on with me, but I just felt like really stuck. I felt stuck for a long time, and I really do know what that is, but that's another story for another day. I felt stuck for a very long time. But one night, I remember saying to myself, I'm gonna change this. If I don't like it, I'm gonna change this. There's no reason why I have to stay somewhere that I'm not happy in, I'm depressed in, and it just isn't me. My tips for y'all is, one, as you can see, I changed the narrative and I just put in the work. Moving change. This is one of the topics that I wanted to talk about. There's a lot of people out there, and if you guys know me, y'all know that I do not mind being a guinea pig, or I do not mind sharing free game of how I got to where I'm at, or giving you some tips to, you know, pull you up where I'm at. So that's how I've always been. What I would say, you guys, so with moving, if you are looking to move, if it's something that has been bothering you, if the place that you're in right now is no longer serving you and you are ready to get up out of there, what I'm going to tell y'all is have your big three. Your big three is going to be 3 places that you can see yourself being in. 3 places that you can see yourself being in. If you can move in today or tomorrow, those will be your 3. You're gonna do this after you completed your day. So it's gonna be nighttime. This is what I've done personally. So you can take my advice, you can do it your way, you can do it in the morning or whatever you want to do, but just kind of follow me so you can see where I'm going. At night, after you have completely finished everything, you've taken care of the kids are good, the kids are in the bed, the kids took a bath already, you've already given them a bath, you already fed them. Get you a laptop. I would say you can look on your phone too, but I feel like when you're on your phone, you get a little bit more distracted. If you don't have a laptop, that's okay, of course. It's fine. Then use your phone. But I would say put it on airplane mode or put it on do not disturb while you're doing this, because you really do need to focus, and you need all your focus. And why I'm saying focus is you're ready to move, right? You're ready to get up out of that area, right? Okay, well, you gotta focus. On your laptop, you are going to look up 3 places, and remember, this is at night. You're gonna look up 3 places that if you were able to move tomorrow you will go there. Then after you got your 3 places and everything, I want you to have a notebook and a pen. I want you to make 3 sections, or you can do 3 pages and write down your first one, your second, and your third. It doesn't have to be in any particular order, but your 3 places that you can see yourself moving, put it down on page 1, page 2, and page 3. You're gonna look up each one of them and see what time they open. Are you catching my drift? You're gonna see what time each one of them open. You're gonna call each one of them. Mind you, you already have your notepad and your pen. So when you're talking to them, you're gonna make sure you write down the good and the bad. You're gonna write down the amenities that they have. You're gonna write down everything that they may not have that you wish that they had. You're gonna write down everything. You're gonna ask them questions. That's what they're there for. You can ask them anything, down to how much is my deposit that I need to pay? How much is it gonna be for first and last month's rent? Every single thing. What type of amenities? If you have pets, am I allowed to have pets? On the phone, really questioning, really getting the questions and the answers answered, okay? You're gonna sit down either again the next night or the next morning. And what I would say is I love doing stuff early in the morning. 5 a.m. For those of y'all that aren't early birds, which y'all need to start being, it makes you feel so much better, y'all. It helps with your mental health. It helps with a lot of stuff, y'all. So start getting up early. It makes you have more hours in a day. So yeah, that's something for another video in itself as well. Y'all gonna do it in the morning, okay? So in the morning, you have already written down everything that you see, right? Prices of what you're gonna need and everything. Like everything is already laid out for you. So you already know, okay, they had this, and this, and this. They had this, and this, and this. And they had this. Whatever one that does not fit you, that you feel like it may be a problem down the line, you're gonna go ahead and cross them out. You're gonna cross them out. There's no reason why you're paying your money and they don't have the stuff that you need accessible to you in your place that you pay for, okay? They're out, okay? You have your next 2. You're gonna pick from those. You're gonna go back and you're gonna read the reviews. Make sure you read the reviews because they don't be lying. Go read their reviews. Make sure that their reviews aren't too crazy, because sometimes if you think about it, people can write reviews out of anger, and some people don't take the time to write a review about the good stuff. So say the place is actually a good place to be. Say majority of the people actually like the place. A lot of times people don't write a review for positive stuff. It's kind of like people have to be asked to do the positive. But trust me, if one negative thing happened, trust me, somebody gonna write a review. It's still just to give you just an idea of, the place. If you have more negative than good, then you know. The place that you want, right? You have all of your information in front of you. You can start planning. Okay, so I need X, Y, and Z amount of money. Start putting stuff away. Also, make sure you're looking on the website, because the rent can fluctuate up or down every week, every other day. So always be looking into that too, to see if you can catch the range or the budget that you want to be in. Girl, make sure you're keeping up with that, okay? Yeah, and just really pray, y'all. I don't like to push this on people, but I would say for the people that praise, thank you, Lord. Pray, y'all. Pray. Ask God. Not only if you're going through something right now and it's just time for you to get up and leave, if it's that time for you to get up and leave and walk away from a situation, or to better yourself and better your children, then I would say pray and make sure that you're making the right decision so that you can be happy and that you can be productive in your next walk of life. You can be productive and you can have a clear mind. And also remember, when you do get that place, you want to remember to thank the person who was able to help you get there. And mine was God. So I always, every single time I walk in here, every single time I walk out, even when I'm just in here walking around, I'm always thanking God. Because I'm one of those people who, some people would say you can't take a person out of a place because they will continue doing the same stuff that they were doing before. Well, I'm a live example of yes, you can. If I'm in a space where I feel like it is no longer serving me, or if I feel like I cannot be myself, or if I feel like the people around that I see that are around me that aren't like me, or they aren't in the same, and I don't want to put anyone below me, because nobody is below me. I don't think like that. If they're just not kind of like on the same path, if I can kind of tell that they're just, the surrounding isn't me, they tend to be very destructive to myself. I tend to not be able to focus, and I tend to be very anxious and very, very, very depressed. So if you put me into an area or surroundings where I see people that are actually going out, waking up early in the morning, going to go get it, going to go work out, going to go do the things that I actually love to do, that I can see myself doing, that I can network with, that I can learn something from, I am more alive. Like, I feel so much better doing stuff. Like, I just get so much more motivated and so much more happy and loving life. Yeah, like I said, I am a prime example of, if you take me out of a place and put me into some place that I know that I would love to be in, it's a total different ballgame. I just wanted to let y'all know that y'all can do this. You can do this. Trust me, you can do it. Get out of your head, start praying, and start thinking better. Start training your mind. Get up and go work out. Get up and go work out. Go talk to somebody. If you can't afford to go get a therapist, go talk to your pastor. If you don't go to church, call somebody, call an elderly person who has a lot of wisdom and that wouldn't tell you stuff that you want to hear, that will keep it 100 with you. Just listen and also pray for you. And just focus, y'all. I'm telling you, you can do it. You can get out of the place that you're in right now. You can do better for yourself. You can do better for your children. You can do better. You can do better. You can. And whatever or whomever you may believe in, it's time to lock in. It's really time to lock in. And anything is possible. All you have to do is believe. So this is gonna be part 1. I might do a part 2 because there is so much that I could really sit down and talk about. This is just one little micro topic of change. You can do it. You can do it. Just start believing in yourself. Start changing your mindset. Start changing the people that you surround yourself with. And whatever you want, start looking at that and writing it down every day. Praying about it every day. And just start acting like it already happened. Like it already happened. There may be people that try to pray against you, or try to talk against you, or try to make you believe that it's not possible. But one, what you're gonna do is keep everything to yourself. To yourself. We're not gonna tell anybody what we plan on doing or nothing. That's out. Nobody, from here on out, nobody else is going to be able to know what's our next move, what's our next steps. So I love y'all. This is your girl Queen. Thank you so much for your support. Like I said, this is part 1. I'm going to do a part 2. Make sure y'all hit that like button. For my OGs, I love y'all so much. Thank you for your continual support. And for my newbies, I love y'all. Y'all might as well hit that subscribe button. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.